that get it in, that will fight and get stuff in. That's why they call RZA the Abbot, the Pied Piper.
Wow.
What had happened was Ghost, it was all about drugs. The drugs hit the scene then. You know, everybody started growing up. And then Park Hill was selling drugs and then Stapleton. But Ghost was a big drug dealer and Raekwon was a big drug dealer. So they had this little war.
Statue of Limitations gone.
You know what I mean? They had this little battle, this little war. Actually, these brothers used to go and shoot up each other's mother's houses. They was arch. I'm gonna show you the power of God. Them two brothers was arch enemies. Right? And we knew it. So we knew every time they was gonna have these little fights. But we lived in the middle. But we had more power because who we was. If the truth don't stop a motherfucker, nothing else will.
That's a fact. Stop
that's what we had on our side.
32 degrees.
You know what I mean?
That's real.
So when we knew they was coming, they coming down the block, they get ready to go over to Park and start a fight. RZA put on the music. Every time they got to our house, because when you get to where our house was, you cross this Tardy Street, and that's how you go into Park Hill. But you had to come across Tardy Street. Everybody had to cross that street. And we lived in the middle of it. Right across from the courthouse. And when RZA blasted music, that music stopped every battle that ever tried to go through there. They
Ain't
all
no
came,
happenings,
they all
Lord
came
governs all events.
Yes, they all came in front and stood in front of the house. And we told them, yo, man, y'all welcome, but y'all better not bring that shit down here. I'm telling y'all, man. Don't bring none of that shit down there.
Better mind your P's and Q's.
Now, I'm gonna give you the signs. I ain't gonna tell you his whole story like that. But Meth was a little out there at one time. And Meth never wanted to be no rap. Meth just who came down to rap so we can give him money so he can go get his little weed, get what he wanted. He was a snotty nose kid, was wild head.
Wait, he was?
For real,
That's
man.
the homie though.
That nigga's about his sleeve and shit. Man, he was one of them real wild ones, man.
That's the homie though.
And he liked to dance. And he used to come with the music playing and he started dancing. And RZA said, no, kick around, kick around. He said, man, fuck, I ain't kicking around. Meth ain't kicking no around. Then he wrote METHOD, man, and they gave him the money and he ran and he left. And he ripped the paper up and threw it to the guy. RZA took it back out of the guy and put it together. And that song took him all the way
To the top. That was everybody.
We had to go get, how many times I had to go get him? We had to go get him. I had to go, they just said me because no, he wouldn't listen to nobody else.
Just you.
Yeah.
Telling you the glue.
Just Papa, honey,
That's the
Papa.
glue
You know,
on the radio.
and that's
Yo,
important
man,
for a
on the radio.
family.
Dirty all of them. They didn't believe that
That
shit.
you have somebody
You know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
center.
But I watched these guys go from.
Glue.
Yes.
I mean, the story is incredible, man. I watched these guys going from nothing, went from nothing to not having nothing, to something that they turned into with like a big enterprise. They turned out big and beautiful. I'm gonna tell you the reason why, and I ain't gonna take the credit for myself why it happened like that, because they didn't have nobody else in their ear but me. They would not let nobody else talk to them. Every morning, every night, every noon, I was in their ear, and I told them what was gonna happen. As soon as you let them motherfuckers separate y'all from me, all the chaos gonna come. And as soon as they got me, when I know that I didn't go on the road, I said something is wrong. And it was Leo Cohen. He hated me because he was after meth. He wanted meth so bad. He wanted meth so bad, and meth wasn't going that route. Meth did what he had to do for Def Jam, but meth wasn't gonna sell his soul. And he wanted meth to sell his soul. That's what he wanted. He wanted to take meth off so he could get rich off him. And meth came back and told me, and I busted in his office, and that's what stopped my whole career. But he gave it back to me. I'm gonna tell you how he gave it back to me. His little son, Leo Cohen, he was the president of Def Jam. They gave a Christmas party, and his son grew up and he remembered me and ran on me and hugged me. PopaWu. Leo looked like you could see he was kind of mad, burnt. His son grabbed me and hugged me. Little Jewish kid just grabbed me. PopaWu, they wouldn't let me go. And Leo came on and he said, yo, PopaWu, my son likes you a lot, huh? He said, I don't think the kid knows. He said, you know what, Papa? He said, yeah, sure, Dad, I know. You trying to tell him he don't know who I am, but he telling sure he knows who I am, so he studied this shit more than you. You know what I'm saying? So he opened this rope up. So Russell was sitting there, and he said, everybody I brought you in this circle with is billionaires. He said, just sit here with us for a minute. And I went in there and sat. He said, you a good person, I like you, and I understand you, man. He said, but you just got to tone it down a little bit. And he said, you good? I said, I'm good. And I left out the rope. And you know what he told me? He said, you ain't gonna have no problem no more. Ever since that, I sat up there with them billionaire motherfuckers. I never had a problem in this industry again.
Nice.
And never had a problem. That's how I know what power is.
Love, hella right.
You know what I'm saying? Love, hella, freedom of death. Peace.
Yo, I want